2 months since the people of this country began to put up with restrictions on their free...
Coronavirus.
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 COVID-19 comes from China.
As the world keeps on spinning, our golf clubs were no longer swinging.
The Open Championship at Royal St. George's has been cancelled.
A conversation which is at the forefront of everybody's mind right now. When will we be allowed out on the golf course again?
Our lives imploding all around us. But there was hope. Golf did its part. We all stayed indoors, and soon golf would be back.
Wow. That is the sweet sound of golf returning to the UK's fairways.
Golf is more than just a game. Just listen to this crazy duo.
No, it doesn't even matter. It's just lovely playing, full stop, with good friends, and that's it. It's just lovely.
And now we can all go back to being stuck behind these two.
So one thing that my course has implemented is no use whatsoever of any practice facilities. No driving range, no practice nets, no putting green. All you're allowed to do is 5 minutes before your tee off, you're allowed 5 minutes to spend on the practice green next to the tee box, but then must leave straight away. So all I'm going to do is get a quick warm up in the garden, go through my irons, probably won't go into woods because I don't think the net is strong enough, so that might mean 3 iron off the tee. We'll see how confident we're feeling. Go through my clubs, get a warm up, and then I'm walking distance towards the golf course. So I am a little bit early, but this place feels like an absolute ghost town. It feels like I should not be here. So here we have it, sports fans, the wait we have all been waiting for. 2 months without playing golf. 2 months without even touching a 3-wood. This was my first shot. And we're off. And that was the scariest tee shot of my golfing career. Out the heel and sliced right. No joke. And it didn't get much better than that. As you can see here, decent swing. Just like a lot of my shots you'll see, going to the right. This is just unexplainable. Was just trying to slice it around the tree, ended up shanking it nearly behind another tree. Then was left with a wedge in, which today, wedges were my best friend. Dialed in today. Big long putt, with the greens were fantastic, running at a great pace. And a nice little tap in there. On to the second, 8 iron in, again, losing it to the right. I'm aware that it's because of my aim and ball position, but I've got a lesson coming next week, which I hope he'll pick up on that. Decent little putt there, just read it wrong. Tap in for a bogey, not the greatest start. 3 iron, again, was hitting my 3 iron very well this day, although this one did leak out to the right a little bit. And then I had a 6 iron in, pulled it to the left. This was an awesome little chip. Deep jungle rough. Chipped it out to about 10-15 feet and then rolled the putt in nicely. This is a tough hole. 5 iron, 195 yards downhill, which left me this as I pulled it to the left, obviously. And yeah, we won't talk about that one too much. Angry bunker shot, smashing it out. And missed the putt. And I couldn't get off this hole any quicker. At this point I'm thinking, what the hell? Do I just give up now or go home? I was thinking, no, carry on. Hardest hole on the course. 3 iron off the tee, keep it in play, out of bounds either side.
and you're left with a seriously tough second shot over the trees, blind, round the corner, unless you get under it and go into the trees like I did. Just a little chip out there with free iron.
Okay, I forgot to press record there, but just dribbled onto the green.
And then forgot to press record for the rest of the hole. So here we are at the six iron, 6 over. Too many sixes there. And again, lost it to the right. 100% because of my aim. I was working on that before the lockdown, so obviously that's probably going to be the first thing that I lose. Finned one over the back, as you do. Had the good line, missed the putt, double bogey. Not in the greatest position here, but this is where we turn it on. 3 iron, again, down into the par 5. This, I thought I'd lost it right, but it actually happened to be one of the best shots of the day. 5 iron layup into the second part of the fairway, which left me 80 yards for this sand wedge, which again, my sandwiches were just dialed in that day, as well as this one. This was a great shot, I was very happy with that. Which left me a birdie putt, which I don't really get many of. And again, it was online, just did not hit it. Very annoying. Moving on, 8 over after 8. Not too bad for the first time back, but we could do better. Left myself 85 yards again. Wedges were just unreal this day. Don't know why, but left myself another birdie putt. This was a really good putt again. Just did not read it properly. I could have sworn that went down. There was a whole slope going that way, so I don't know why that didn't break. This is just unexplainable. Got a bit happy. There was people speaking on the fairway next to me. I'll just use that as an excuse. Got angry. Decided to smash a 3 iron. Yeah, that went left. We're playing army golf at the minute. But then, obviously, like a little tiger stinger here. Straight through the little gap. But over the... Lovely little chip shot. And then just left me like a 1 foot putt. Tap that in. Freewood, getting braver now. Bosh. Pull left. Now, I could have... It looks very close there. Or doesn't look very close there, but that tree was very close, so I couldn't go over it. So I chipped to the side. Was confident with my wedges. Left myself 80 yards again. Dialed in. Left myself a par putt. Spent about 2 minutes reading this putt because I really, really wanted it. And... Again, didn't hit it. I thought the greens were, I don't know, slow. This is the best 3 iron I hit all day, all year, all my life. Picked that up very quick. Don't ask. And then I pushed a 5 iron to the right. Left myself 80 yards again now. Felt very confident. Left myself a birdie putt. Although it be a 30-foot birdie putt. Again, didn't hit it. Tap that in, par. 7 iron into this little par 3. Usually you can go 9 or 8 iron, but it was a bit into wind, and I just felt a nice, easy 7 iron, get it all the way to the middle of the green, and this was a great putt. How that didn't drop, I have no idea. Par 5 now. Absolutely ripped this drive, but slightly left. Went so high as well, this one. Now again, it's round them trees. I was just thinking, right, I usually have a little bit of a draw on my punch shots, so I was just like, right, draw it round. It clipped a tree, but I got very lucky. Left myself 100 yards, which was my gap wedge this time. First time using that, and that was just, again, dialed in. Probably shot of the day right there, but missed the birdie putt. Like, just could not get the putts going in today. Absolutely boom of a drive down here with the Freewood, as I got a bit very unlucky with the lie. What I was trying to do is just hit a knockdown 8 iron, hit down on it a bit more, but ended up pulling it. Left myself a huge putt because this is a big green for birdie though, so I left myself another birdie putt, which I was quite happy with. And almost, how does that not go in? How fast is that going up to the hole? And it did not go in. I have no idea. But again, birdies were just not dropping that day. This shot, this is the shot of the day. One of 285 yards this goes. Bosh! And then you can see that the little tractor go across, because I was being quick because he was trying to come across and he was not stopping. So a huge 3-wood there, which left me only 80 yards in, which I was thinking, wow, this is perfect. 3-wood and a wedge into this pretty tough par 4, but ended up chunking it ever so slightly, came up short, but short game on point. This, how does that not go in again? How fast is that going up towards the hole and still did not go in? I have no idea. Tap that in anyway for par. Small par 3 here, up and over the trees. Came under it a little bit, high and right. No compression on the ball whatsoever. Here, I had an 8-iron. I was just trying to do a little putt, but it just grabbed. Just grabbed out of nowhere for no reason whatsoever. So that stopped. Missed the putt. There, I par this hole every single time, so that was very annoying. Huge drive down the 17th with a 3-wood. Just to the right-hand side. Then I had a 6-iron to the hole. Didn't quite get there. Hit the ball fine, but just didn't get there. This time I had 8-iron again, and this time it didn't bite and it ran too far past. So at this point I was just like, I can't judge this. That went in. I don't care. It's a par. That went in. We've got these new cups where the ball doesn't go all the way in. It hit one of the bobbles and came out. So just trust me on that one. Big 3-wood down the 18th. Huge 3-wood again, probably about 280 again. As you can see, I left myself about 50 yards. Again, maybe could have gone over the trees, but I'm a lot closer than it looks, so I just chipped out, played it safe, wanted a par at least here, and then a beautiful chip here. This is why I can afford to do stuff like that. Huge, huge chip there, in front of the green staff as well, and I don't know what I'll win, but 11 over par. Great back 9. And look at me walk off.
Well, that was some round of golf. Shot 2 under, I think. No, yeah, 2 under. My handicap, 82. Did not expect to play that well. I don't even think I played that well. I think I just scored really well, but both come together, I suppose. But extremely pleased. The course was absolutely beautiful. There was a lot of things that were really bad about my game, but then there were some things that were quite good about my game. So all I'm going to do is take the positives from this round. I can't wait to play again on Sunday. I think towards the end I started getting used to my swing and started getting the feel for it and started playing even better. The back 9 I just played absolutely fantastic. Front 9 understandably played absolutely terrible, so I'm excited to play next time. I was actually playing well before all this coronavirus, so I'd like to think that is just me playing well from then. But thank you so much for watching.